Hi, my name is Sophie and I'm the founder of Stop My Craving. Stop My Craving is an online platform that helps people embrace cravings with healthy alternatives that are delivered directly to your door, primarily snacks and drinks. We are doing a Startup Challenges series on the blog for 6 weeks, where we will go over different challenges that we face and that other startups may face when they start their business. This week we will focus on how to create engaging content that gets your idea out there and gets people buzzing about it. And I'm so excited to introduce to you this week's speaker, who is James Fruin. We'll tell you more about his achievements later in this video. Hi, welcome to this week's Startup Challenges. I am super excited to introduce to you James Fruin. Thanks so much for coming. James is a good friend of mine. We have met through the Google Campus Ambassadorships. We're both ambassadors here at Google. And James is an amazing founder of Primetime app and also the creative director of YSYS, which helps underrepresented founders start their business. Is there anything that I missed?
No, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited today to be able to discuss startup challenges that you have faced, perhaps. And what we'll be focusing on and what you are a specialist in is creating content and design. So I would like to hear your take on early stage. You have an idea, you want to get it out there. What do you do?
So I think some of the main points that I would do to start off with is I would make sure that everything looks consistent. This goes across your brand, the tone of voice, social media, things like this, making sure that it all feels like a cohesive kind of like body. I think part of it is being really authentic and actually making sure that the content comes from the people. Like when you're a startup, you're like a small team.
Yeah.
The kind of business is born out of like you as a person, as like a founder. So I think keeping those same values that you have at the start, things like friendliness and like being so driven and like open, having to like sell your business all the time.
Yeah.
Are things that you should really try and keep in your social media, and those are really good. Apart from that, I think things like humour are super important. I think making lots of jokes are like a perfect way of getting people like interested in the brand, and also just kind of like people like seeing jokes, they like laughing at things, and it's a good way to get people to share things as well.
Kind of like this t-shirt.
Exactly, perfect,
Yeah.
Perfect example. I think if you can tap into things like memes, which are always like popular, especially with like if you're aiming at like a younger generation, it's perfect. And if you can be like on trend, it's perfect. Some of the best social media accounts are things like Wendy's and Taco Bell, which you wouldn't normally associate with like being funny, but they've absolutely smashed it in the way that they've like clearly hired people who are really like on trend with this kind of stuff, and who are able to like actually do it authentically because they know what's going to be funny.
And they engage with their audience as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I think if you can actually reply to all the comments, if it's on Instagram, if you can reply to all the emails that you get, all the like DMs and things like that, it just gets people more bought into the brand. And at the start, like one customer can make a big difference. And if you can get one person who's really bought in and turn them into like a repeat customer or power user, it's amazing. It can have such a difference.
How do you make sure that people understand what it is you're trying to communicate?
I think again, taking a lot of care with the design and how things look. I think if you are taking photos for Instagram, for example, let's say, making sure that nothing's too cluttered. You can use apps. Maybe I'll send you some links that you can share with the viewers. But things to plan out your Instagram feed, or also just taking some time to get some equipment and put some actual like time and effort into creating the content. So making sure that if you're taking top-down photos of your product, making sure there's a lot of white space, things like this, not cluttering everything up, and actually taking the time to make sure everything is considered and it looks nice, not just for what you think, but making sure that it's something that the customers can look at. The perfect example is Taco Bell. Again, their Instagram feed is amazing for a company that really has like you wouldn't expect it from.
Yeah, and again, humor. Wendy's did this challenge where a guy asked, "How many likes do I have to get what was it, lifetime free?"
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken, and so he actually got it.
Exactly. I think someone worked out that a lifetime supply of nuggets for like how often he's likely to eat them was going to cost Wendy's something like was it Wendy's or
I think it was Wendy's. Yeah.
It was like $400 or something.
Yeah.
But then the tweet ended up getting like 1 million retweets, the amount of business that probably generates is probably worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
So it's really worth it. If you can actually get people talking, then it's amazing.
Yeah. So don't be afraid of generating a buzz.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your advice.
Thank you.
This is really awesome, and I hope that you have found it valuable. We will be sharing all the links and all the tips and tricks below so yeah, you can go back and have a look if there's anything that you find was useful, and comment in the field as well. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching this week's Startup Challenges. I really hope you liked it. For the links that we discussed in the video, you can look at the description below. And if you have any comments or questions or things that you would like us to cover over the next few weeks, put a reply and we'll get back to you. Bye for now.